right. Madden time. Here we go. Got a new quarterback. Got a new linebacker out here. Ready to play for us, so we'll see how we do with those guys. Making sure we're live. We are. And let's get our timing up here. Time for a Super Bowl run today, hopefully. We'll see. All right, we should be set. Fisher's there. Fisher, how are you? Jaden Daniels in the chat. Jaden, what's up, buddy? Who are the Commanders playing, Jaden? Fisher, thanks for following. Hey, lights are flashing. Timer goes up. All the good stuff, Fisher. Fisher, who's your favorite NFL team? Yeah, I'm playing no money spent. Bronco guy here. Eagles tomorrow. Chance to mess it up for the division rivals. Eagles already locked down the East, though. Correct, Jid? Hey, what's up, Skyballer? How did you and F Your Couch do playing some duos last night? Dude, hey, thanks for the bits. Very kind of you to think of us. I'll shout you out now, but I'll shout you out later, too. Once the room fills up a bit. Skyballer, I broke down, dude. I went and bought Vic. I don't even want to play with Vic, but I got sick of him being on everybody else's team, so I got Vic and I put the perfect pocket passer thing, the 6 AP thing on him, because the first game I played with him, he was missing a lot of throws. So yeah, hopefully he'll be okay for me. I want to get the Metcalf, but I feel like he'll go down in price. Hey, that's nice of you to think of us, Skyballer. Niners today. Hey, I'm a Seahawks fan, bud. Yep, we're playing the Niners today. Also got the Ernest Jones stocking stuffer. He was like 380 or something, so I know I can just go quick sell him for 350 and not take too much of a bath on the big card. And hey, if we can run the ball, we don't need to use Vic. Yeah, I feel like buying DK right now is like, it's 420,000. Let me save some coins. I know we're going to get playoff stuff one way or another, even if it's not being conference champions. But I hope they can get the conference championship locked up and then get a couple of rounds of Seahawk theme. Hopefully they don't choke too early in their run, but it's going to be what it's going to be. Buy him with 5K snow. Buy who with 5K snow? Jaden Daniels, he's got 3.4 million. What are you saving for, Jaden? Here's Wagner kicking away. Oh, for DK. How can you buy him with snow? Is he in the choice pack? Because maybe I'll get him as a binder card. I didn't think about him being in the choice pack. Kind of forgot about that. But yeah, I got the Ernest Jones empowered to know. Jones seems pretty good for me off ball. Oh, he is 93 binder. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, Jaden. Good call. Yeah, he's got me on the Texas route. Bummer. I was trying to find a elite or rare Seahawks team chem because I still have the green chemistry for the Seahawks. I couldn't find one yesterday on the auction house. I'll keep checking throughout the day today. Probably not so much on stream, but post stream. Oh, that was poor. And we'll pull him down, but he's breaking the plane. All right, today's question of the day: do you prefer college rivalries or NFL rivalries? I get a good rivalry video dropping tonight around 4 p.m. Really happy with the edit, although I'm not the best editor. Trying to get better. AP so good on your team. Dude, I'd like to have that AP card. I'm not spending $3 million on him or whatever he is. For those that don't recall, Peterson was a Seahawk late in his career for 4 or 5 games. Rashad Penny was injured, so he picked up AP. So he does get the Seahawk theme boost. Maine, thanks for following. Maine, who's your main NFL team? Sorry for the dad jokes, but it's usually what we're up to around here. I should stick to the run game until he shows me he can stop it. Boy, Walker's having a big performance here. Boy, you like to have Walker on your Daniel Freak fantasy squad. today. We got Chase E coming in with the follow. What's happening, Chase? Chase, what's on your profile picture? I can't tell what that crest is. He's 2.5 million. Okay, so he dropped down a little bit from yesterday's release or the day before for AP. This is a run game here, but he's looking to throw it. And so Wagner will boot it away. It's the National Police Week logo. Oh, very cool, Chase. Yeah, I don't think I was familiar with the logo, and then on my monitor, your guys' profile pictures when they show up are really small. So, yeah, I was out of the loop. You're torn on, yeah. Who I'm rooting for here? Peyton Ritter. What's happening, Peyton? Thanks for jumping in on the follow. There's Debo. We'll light Debo up with a hit stick, but he hangs on. Debo needed a fumble to me. Seattle loses. I may take a day off tomorrow. We'll see. I'm just jammed up in the run game. Let's see, Skyballer, he's at Waffle House. He picked up Jaden from his mom for a little bit. Took him to the rec center to play basketball. Oh, right on. Does Jaden, does he like gaming, Skyballer, or not too much yet? I'm trying to remember what my son was into when he was 5. He definitely liked playing games. I'm just trying to remember what game he was going into a lot back then. I feel like he played Minecraft quite a bit as a 5-year-old. Jason, how are you, Jason? My son's yet to get into the sports games too much. He plays like different rocket simulator games and balloon tower defense and stuff like that for the most part. One of these days I got to get into where you can grind out all the solos and solo battles and help me out. Oh, I jammed up that route. Thought my zone was going to cover it, but in Tampa 2, everybody was too flat. So this guy's having some good drives. Plays iPad a little. He had a Switch. Plays a little. Recently started playing 2K on the PS5. Oh, right on. Seems like he's a big basketball kid, just from my impressions of what you've told me about him. You know, he's looking forward to seeing LeBron, playing some 2K, playing basketball in real life. I think you said he had one season in and a new season's beginning for him. So that's wonderful that he's into it. Right, here's Cooper Kupp on the return. Oh, we got a pancake getting served up there. Cooper, strong arm, stiff arm, not strong enough, but yeah, that'll work. Short field to start us off. Huge basketball kid. He doesn't watch cartoons. He wants to watch basketball and football. Out of my 3, my middle child, my older of the 2 girls, she's the only one that really likes to sit down and watch the games with me and ask a lot of questions. My son will talk to me about it a lot if we're like going to a baseball game or if I bring it up, he'll ask questions, but he's not like super inclined to ask me a lot on his own. But you know, every kid's a little different too, so that's cool that that baby Skyballer is so sports oriented. I was trying to wait and see if those routes were going to open up. Instead, hole opened up in my line. Down we go. 204, thanks for following. And Kiera, how are you, Kiera? Coming in our red platform. Eli Burrows, what's happening, Eli? Eli's coming. You got to be a certain age to remember that commercial for ESPN. And hit Rice in the hands, but he's not able to hang on. So that does flip the script a bit. Richard, welcome into the stream. How are you, Richard? Thanks for following. Buddy tells me to play FC. Nah, I'm not going to play FC. FC's tough to keep your eyes on chat and play the game. He does the Curry put him sleep celebration. He makes a shot in real life. He had 16 points 2 weeks ago. Now he holds the Sanders watch up. Little old to be on Madden. Well, listen, I might be a little old to be on Madden, but I'm a little young to be on your mom. And I'm tired of being on top of her. That's why I sound a little hoarse and a little dehydrated, because, yeah, she just drained all my energy and my bodily fluids, last night through this morning. And bad news for you. What is it? Ledge? I don't know. Your name's weird, but, motherless behavior, because she's been tied up in the bedroom. Your college fund is gone, but we know you were going to make it to college anyways. Anyhow, go warm up the bacon grease. We won't need you in our chat. Hey, Chaotic Monkey, how's it going, Monkey? Good to have you here. You came in mid-roast, Monkey. Boy, this guy's getting a lot of time to throw. Yeah, no, the guy was just trying to be a troll, so he got his 30 seconds of getting roasted, and then he got banned. Now the guy wants me to play Fortnite. No, I'm not playing other games, so get with the program, enjoy the Madden, or skedaddle out of here. Michael, how's your day going? Steelers Nation, I'm good. We got trolls on the loose today. You've heard of Paw Patrol. Today's Troll Patrol. Too many kids, they're on Christmas vacation and they're messing around here on the weekend. Steelers Nation, he's got a question. Hey, we may have an answer for you. Maybe, maybe not. We'll try, though. Lay it on us, Steelers Nation. All right, we will bring up 3rd and 7 here. Don't like trolls. Skyballer, he's willing to be put on the attack. He's ready to bite. Got the locking jaws there. What receivers should you buy for $547K? How about DK Metcalf, since you're a Steeler guy? I don't know how you got that throwaway. I thought we were going to sack him. It is the 2-minute warning here coming up. You already have Metcalf. Are you running Steeler theme, or are you not running Steeler theme? Talon the Goat, how are you, Talon? Kiera, I'm doing good. Mine's the same name for TikTok. The guy asking is Steelers Nation over there. Of course, sometimes the display name doesn't match the actual username. Chaotic Monkey, do you have any fun plans for the day today? Or for your weekend? Steelers theme, zero chill theme team. Yeah, this guy's staying patient and getting good blocking with Tebow. Kept thinking I was going to get to him because of the length of the plays with my defense not getting home. Need more pressure in the front four. Yeah, he says he has DK, Chad Johnson, and maybe prime wide receiver. Hey, what's happening, Couch? How's your day going? If I could type, my day would be even better. I'm trying to shout out Couch. Nothing fun. Got to go spend money to get ready for a bathroom remodel. Oh, interesting. Are you going to get a, larger bathtub? Just redoing the tiles? What's the plan on the remodel, if I could ask? Chaotic. Sounds fun to me. We're supposed to be remodeling the garage into a living space eventually here. Got all the estimates. Need to get the paperwork done with the city to get started on all that stuff. Be a nice morning with the family, enjoying some streams. Licensed general contractor, let me know if you need any help. Jace Roberts, welcome in, Jace. How's your day going? All right, so getting away from the tub, going with a stand-up shower. Yeah, Vic on the run, I'm having a hard time with. Should have kept him in the pocket, but I tend to lean on that left stick a little bit too much, probably. Yeah, this guy's playing better as the game's progressing. I'm playing worse. Do I think Myles Garrett will break the sack record? Oh, I don't know. Is he close to breaking the record? To be honest with you guys, I don't consider it a broken record. if we're talking 16 games season versus a 17-game season. But it's not the 17-game season modern era players' fault about that. But I think you almost have to have an asterisk if you're getting an extra game versus somebody that played in previous years. Would have felt the same way about Ruth versus Maris. It wasn't Maris's fault, but I understand the asterisk. So getting rid of the tub, going with a stand-up shower. Let's see, we got Kaysen Wallace and Nessa coming through with a follow. Kaysen, Nessa, who do you guys root for as football fans? Let's see, he needs one, so 2 or 3 would be crazy. Hey, what's happening, Kelsey? How's your day going? Kelsey checking in on the red chat. Some of you may not know, but I'm going to remind you, in case you forgot, Jerry Rice was a Seahawk. See, Nessa's a Ravens fan. Who's your favorite Raven of all time? Are the Ravens going to win tonight, or are the Steelers going to win tonight? Actually, no, it's not tonight. It's tomorrow night. Squeeze me. Forgot what day the games were going to be played. Steelers just lost last week because they didn't play football. They played block Myles Garrett. When you get out to Denver, we're hitting the Waffle House as Skyballer. I've never set foot in a Waffle House. They're just not out this way. I don't want to act like there's not any in California, because there may be some in the state, but there's not any by my region of the state. Guy commits encroachment, so we'll get another play and get a little closer. Well, his defense is flying. Yes, he was a Bronco, but he doesn't get Bronco chemistry because he never played for you guys. You guys wanted him to be fourth string and play special teams. How in the world is his defense this fast? Looks like my crossers are getting open. I'm going to try blocking Walker. Don't really want to run into this buzzsaw if I can help it. And that one got held up. Probably should go for it, but we'll see. Now they're recommending I go for it. We'll try the trail play instead. And Jerry Rice does hang on. Yeah, I remember Rice went to camp with the Broncos. Can you imagine Jerry Rice being on special teams when he was 40 or whatever his age was back then? I think as a Seahawk, he caught 3 touchdown receptions for us. All right, TikTok buddies, you guys control the timer. Be sure to follow, share, and like if you haven't. Realized my mic wasn't muted, so this guy's been hearing me yap the whole way. Probably knew what I was going to do play-wise, but that's okay. Hefe, I hate the right-hand Vic, but it's very annoying to run into him for seemingly almost everyone that's playing the game right now. So I went ahead and broke down and bought the Vic. But yeah, they just made it like a specialty card for Zero Chill. I guess right-hand players have better animations than left-hand players. Something broke in the mechanics of the game. Gavin Wellbaum, how's it going, Gavin? Thanks for jumping in. He wore 19, played 12 snaps in the preseason. Your 4th string, he said, now I'm gone. Yeah, Terrell Owens could have had a Seahawk chemistry. We didn't get him through preseason many years ago. And then Randy Moss almost was signed the year that we won our Super Bowl. Would have been great to have Moss and Owens with the Seahawk Kim for theme teamers. At least we got Devin Hester. I don't think many people remember Hester being a Seahawk either. Franco Harris at the end of his career, he also gets Seattle Kim. But I don't think Franco's in the game this year. At least not yet. Usually Franco's a staple of Madden Ultimate Team. Gavin, I'm glad that you're doing well. We are multi-streaming, so I'm just chatting with everybody on the multiple platforms. Appreciate all of you guys spending some of your weekend here enjoying the stream, or not enjoying it, as I dove with Maze by mistake out there. Hey, what's up, Nats fan? How's your Saturday so far? Yeah, this guy's got too much time back there with Tebow. See, Nats fans cold today. I hate Matt Hasselbeck. Yeah, I would never equip it. It's 41 this morning. I think it's a little warmer here. We're getting some rain for a few days, and then it's supposed to get down to the 30s, high 30s at night, coming up soon. Although you got 41 and it's noontime for you. Super Bowl is definitely in the conversation, says Trigger Gaming. Super Bowl for who? Who's making it to the Super Bowl? Yeah, I can't stand Hasselbeck. Don't like him. Don't like his brother. Don't like his sister-in-law. The whole family. I was happy when Seattle moved on from him. He was an okay quarterback, but yeah, he grinds my gears, to say the least, with Matt. Like, I don't know how this guy's getting all these good throws with Tebow being in weird body animations. Seahawks have a shot at the Super Bowl. Maybe today's going to be a huge benefit to their chances or a huge detriment to their chances, depending on the result of that game. Need to have on their game pace. Sounds like Trent Williams may not play. He hasn't practiced all week. I believe Ricky Pearsall is probably going to go. Not rooting for injuries, but you know, if those guys want to rest up and get healthy, that's fine with me. No way. 40 stream watch streak. Unstoppable solo. Hey, Juju, thanks for following. How are you, Juju? Tell your mom to touch some grass. Juju, you got 3 footballs there in the display name. Juju, I got to ask you an important question. Who's your favorite football player of all time? And what an interception from Diggs. I think we got that with one hand. Should you sell your 50-60 Eagles theme team? And which one should you make next? You have 700,000 right now, says Angelo. Angelo, please hit that follow button, and I'll give you my best advice. Your Eagles, if you're an Eagles fan, they're making the playoffs. I would stick with the Eagle-themed team and enjoy all the playoff drops that are coming. But that's me. You're already a follower. Hey, well, welcome back, Angelo. Didn't remember chatting with you previously. My mistake. Now, I have some guys that are really into Madden over in the purple chat. They may have different advice. Jaden, you're just a hater because you told me the 49ers were, or excuse me, you told me the Commanders were going to beat the Seahawks too. Stop being a hater, Jaden. I got the Niners by 3. Get out of here, Jaden. What happened to your Commanders when they played Seattle? You told me they were going to win by 4 touchdowns or some nonsense. I'm not big onto predictions personally, but I imagine it comes down to final possession. How about that for a prediction? Yeah, come on, Jaden, lock in. Nico, thanks for following. I don't want to give away possession. I think we'll try to keep the ball. Any playoff team will be a great choice for theme team, says F Your Couch. F Your Couch is a top 100 ranked player. So there you have it from a Madden superstar. He's weighing in. We were hurt. You weren't talking about being hurt before the game. You were talking trash before the game. Seahawks got it after seeing how we broke the Rams. We're lit. Dude, we didn't... We may have broke the Rams, but the Rams had us broken through that game. That was a really fortunate comeback. That was a Rashid Shaheed legacy game on the punt return in the end around. Should have beat the Rams the first game. Rams probably should have won that game in Seattle. If I'm keeping it a buck. It'll be a good game, says Shaded. I'm gonna see what my stress level does with this smartwatch that I have. Got a feeling I'm gonna be, you know, getting the jitters that I can't control anything over. We got the Niners, man. It's going to be close, though, says Trigger Gaming. On paper, by DVOA, we're supposedly the better team. I don't think DVOA puts on a helmet and goes out and plays. Run game had been pretty good for me early, but he's kind of buttoned that up for me in the time since. Hey, Solo Phil, what you up to today? Are you dashing today or taking a day to enjoy some sports? If Kittle and Williams don't play, we'll win. I think Williams is really unlikely to play, considering he hasn't practiced the whole week. Then again, I mean, he's whatever he is. He's 37. I mean, he knows what he needs to do at left tackle. I just don't think they're ramping him up to play this week. Who do I think will make the playoffs? Steelers or Ravens? Who's hosting the game, Levi? I legitimately don't know who the home team is. I feel like they're pretty even, honestly. We've strengthened the run the last few weeks, and our defense is playing lights out. The defense, I agree with. The run game is really hit and miss. Kind of feels like Charbonnet should be the lead back in that running back by committee set. All right, there's Flash 80. Try to throw myself on the ground so I can bleed out the clock here. Jerry Rice looks like he's stunned. What happened to Jerry? BT, ESPN, suddenly. Jerry, you're right. Oh, Jerry's talking to himself. His flag is moving around on its own. I don't think that's a good sign. Somebody called the neurologist. Let's take him to the blue tent. Sertan may have finished Rice off there.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Let's see if he spends his timeout. Looks like he will. All right. Sometimes they just quit. You know, guys get upset and they just stop trying. I forgot the name of the play you told me I should be running, Couch. I'm scrolling over there right now.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Duo. Duo's the best play. I'm not sure where the duo plays are around here. Let's run it in since he's using his timeouts. Steelers are home, Ravens are away. I think the Steelers win. Although losing Metcalf for the game could be huge because who's going to step up in that Steelers offensive set for throw Rogan to pass the ball to? Opponent's no money spent. He's got to let us know about it. Hey, who would you rather sit next to on a bus? A no money spent Madden player or a vegetarian? I happen to be both, but I've heard over the years people that have either inclination tend to rub people wrong, constantly talking about it. 8 hours away, says Dak. He's got the countdown timer handy. I got to be a little bit productive today, not just stress out about the game. How are you feeling about how things are lining up for today, Dak? No money spent, says Shaded. All right, so Solo Phil, he was last on some Madden. Yeah, I could see the receiver going right to left on the screen was going to be really open, but thankfully the defense got home. Yeah, I need to get caught up on Stranger Things. I don't think I've watched since season 2 or 3. It's been a long time since I watched. I know there's at least one season out there that I didn't see. Nate, welcome in. Great year for No Money Spent. Hope they continue to keep it like this for next year's game, says F Your Couch. Cooper, it's going well. How are you, Cooper? Yeah, Tebow's letting the clock run here. Tebow threw the jump hook. He was looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on that one. I was just going to kneel down. Opponent has conceded prior to that. So, hey, a win's a win. Do you sell Caleb Williams, present player? We're going to get some good stuff coming out, right, next week. And also all the snow stuff is going to melt in a few days. Probably a good time to move out of Zero Chill, unless you're going to play a lot through the weekend. Maybe at the end of the weekend would be a good time to sell. Because when all that stuff melts and the 0 APs go away and they go up to 8 AP, yeah, we're not going to get them all in the lineups, right? All you're saying is Patriots versus Seahawks rematch or Broncos versus Seahawks rematch. I don't know, man. I want to believe that the Seahawks team is going to get it done, but McDonald has yet to coach a playoff game, let alone win a playoff game. Don't know if the lights are going to get a little too bright for Darnold. Hope they just lock it down and win the rest of the games the rest of the year. Seahawks are hot. We're looking solid. If we keep the offense moving, we got it. Yeah, giving the Niners a lot of short fields is going to be a recipe for disaster. If we're churning out first downs and running the ball well, keep the defense fresh, I think we have a good shot. Seahawks are getting it done, says Wavy. I saw some next level ESPN article where they're diving into the 49ers run a lot of cover 4, and Seattle is extremely efficient against the cover 4, particularly JSN. So that was like something to look for in tonight's game. Yeah, Reek did sell that game for sure, Wavy. He hit the little hesitation step against Persall, and then the touchdown to the backup tight end was really annoying. Like, just get your hands on the ball, dude. You don't have to try to be a superstar in every play. So we'll see if he's learned from his mistakes. Also, we'll see if he's out there. They may go with Job instead. Nice jump pass. I saw Owens uncovering, but wasn't able to get there. They couldn't even move the ball week 1 against our defense. Yeah, Niners offense has been really hot, so we'll see. As much as I dislike the 49ers and a lot of the fan base, they've played well. They've done a great job just to be in the conversation up to today. Considering they lost Bosa, they lost Fred Warner, they've been without Kittle for a long time. I think CMC missed a game or two this year. If not, it feels like he's often injured. They've just found a way, right, to win. I kept thinking they were going to fall off and have a losing streak, but hasn't really happened. Of course, Brock Purdy missed a lot of games this season too. You think it'll be a low contested game? You got the Seahawks 24-14 to Dak the Grass Man. Took the pupper to do a mountain climb. Holy crap, is the new car fast? Oh, interesting. Tell me about the new car, Josh. How did the pup like going on the mountain climb? Hopefully you guys had some nice weather out your way. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, please check out seriousfund.org. It is a awesome charity. I became aware of it through No One Josh. They provide children that are dealing with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. So again, please check out seriousfund.org. Thought I might be able to bend and not break on that drive, but he's able to punch it in. 49ers don't have the defensive players right now to cause Darnold problems. Salah does a really good job getting the most out of the youth. I think they even lost their first-round rookie this year, too. So I'm not going to discount the 49er defense and that Darnold couldn't go out and throw a couple of interceptions and sell the game for us. I hope that won't be the case, but I mean, that definitely happened against the Rams the first game. We dominated time of possession and all the stats that you would want to dominate in, but we still found a way to lose, and we're trying to hit a 61-yard field goal to win it. The performance Tesla, so 3 seconds, you go 0 to 60, can make you sick almost to an extra G. I didn't realize it could go that fast. Greetings from Midwest America. Hey, what's up, Sean? He can be quick to choke. No way he let that score. Come on, man. Cooper Kupp, in the return game, he's unstoppable. Do I pay attention to the chess at all? No, not really. One of the moderators, shoot, I think I have a command for him. I changed his name. Maybe Dave. There we go. He's really into chess. Like, he plays quite a bit. Couldn't tell you what his rating is. But he's like a solid, not non-professional dude. He watches a lot of chess streams, and he watches like the big chess championships and stuff when they roll around. I know Magnus was like at the top, and there's a younger guy that's been beating him here recently. Wife couldn't make it up the mountain, but the puppy did. Right on. Did you make it up the mountain, Josh? Or did you guys just watch the pup go up and then call him back and tell him he was going to get some treats? Yeah, he's looking for cheetah speed. 49ers Yeah, I wish I knew more about chess. I enjoy playing it. One of the smartest guys that I've ever known in real life. He graduated with a degree to be an architect from Cal Berkeley, and he and I got into playing chess probably a year or two before I met my wife. So it would have been like back in 03, 04. I know a lot of you guys weren't alive then, but we got into playing. We would hang out together, you know, sometimes on the weekends, but we would usually play like through Yahoo or something when we were at home, respectively. Anyways, this guy was so freaking smart. He taught himself a bunch of the openings like a week or two into our playing chess together deal. And with him knowing all the openings, he would just kick my butt constantly. So I just got tired of playing chess. Haven't really played since. My son likes it. We'll play once in a blue moon on his tablet. Josh is a mountain climber. He had no problems. Bone chilling cold there for Shauna Detroit. You can open a bottle of soda, it would freeze instantly. Did you know, because I didn't, I saw it this week, Dr. Pepper used to market themselves as a hot drink during the wintertime. You're supposed to put it on the stove with a slice of lemon, and I guess the sugar inside the Dr. Pepper would kind of like caramelize. Somebody compared it to like sweet iced tea or something, or sweet hot tea. They said it wasn't that good. A couple people were trying it in the comment section of whatever Reddit thread that was. But anyways, you know, talking about it being cold and having soda freeze on you. Yeah, I didn't know there was ever a time that soda was marketed as a hot drink. And now you know, in case you didn't. Man, I was trying to crash in there on that Fannin Jr. and stop him for turnover on downs. Dak saying, ew, that doesn't sound good. If you guys are watching on TikTok, we need you to follow, share, and like. Test out my likes, make sure they're flashing. And yeah, make me stream longer. TikTok buddies. At this point, I didn't get him off the field there. I tried to sneak back with Cam, but didn't break fast enough. Offensive Rookie of the Year? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked at the Rookies of the Year for the offensive side. Seattle doesn't have one. I don't think Ray Zabel's going to get it as a left guard. So, yeah, sure. Give it to Fannin. I just want JSN to get Offensive Player of the Year. I'm not sure if he will. Super rerolls or Super Rolls are back. Hey, what happened in Super Rolls? I was thinking of re-rolling in Madden, and I kind of misread your chat there for a minute. Super rolls. What are the best rolls you've ever ate in your life? Most catches ever by a rookie. Most touchdowns too. Picked him up as a free agent last week and played him against Chaotic in our fantasy championship game. Yeah, I botched that deal. Was trying to set man coverage against the circle receiver, and I just clicked wrong. Not Dog. Welcome in, Not Dog. RJ Harvey has the best yards per carry against stack boxes by a rookie since 02. Go Pack Go says Mamba. Hey, what's up, Mamba? All right, 7-all. We're multi-streaming, chatting with all the friends everywhere. You guys had multiple fourth down conversions on me here. I don't know how in the world you guys play with the switch stick stuff. Those of you that do play that way. I'm always clicking on the wrong defender pre-snap. He did so on a poopy offense. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really have Fannin on my radar at all until the last, I want to say the last 4 weeks or so of the season. It seemed like maybe Sanders got him the ball more, but I could have just been missing him in the box scores too. Go Pack Go. Certainly defenses are easier to switch stick out than others. Oh, certain defenses, okay. I'm running the Viking defense, but probably doesn't matter much because I know you're saying it's really about formation, not so much about the playbooks. Buddy in chat says Steelers are going to win. What are the Steelers winning, buddy? They're winning the North, or they're winning the pickleball game pregame. Watching in other games today, I think there's just the one game, right? I think it's Carolina and Tampa Bay. I'll definitely get a fantasy play in and pay a little bit of attention. You're in Vikings as well. Like it a lot for couch. All right, GG's. We'll take a win where we can get it. Not a very strong mentality there from that Niner fan. He didn't have the Mamba mentality. Don't forget DK for 5K Snow. Well, I got to go and buy something for Snow and then quick sell it, Jaden. Probably do it post stream. I hit Hero 1 in ranked, so I took Johnson out of the choice pack yesterday. Medium stocking. Maybe we'll get enough Snow right here for DK. How do you get your Vic to 97, 99? You probably have to have him with the Ghost of Mutt and on a theme team for one of the teams he played with. Just off the top of my head without really doing all the math on it, Bretlin. Right. Hunting Buster says Steelers are going to beat the Ravens. Are you going to beat the allegations and hit the subscribe and thumbs up buttons, Hunting Busters? Need all of you guys to subscribe there in the red chat. So I have 1.7 million coins. Did a little bit of rolling. I went through all the mystery stockings yesterday. Then I started doing some of the small ones. I had some luck on the small stockings last night. I got the Calvin Johnson tight end and kind of paid myself back from the earlier gambit. And of course, I'm down some coins for having bought Michael Vick. I did get, what's his name? Ernest Jones, and I got the Snow to power him up. F word, the Ratbirds. You still hate the Steelers, but Ratbirds are much worse, says Josh. All right, go Steelers. We want Josh to be happy. This looks like a scheduled win, but we'll see. Let's see. Isaac Telsa had a very good year. Stepped up when Jameson Williams regressed. Yeah, I noticed he was getting some targets in the red zone these last few weeks when I was sweating the fantasy football playoffs. I had him on Ross St. Brown as I think he was my first pick. So Amon and Puka Nakua were the engine to my offense. But yeah, I noticed Isaac was getting a lot of the targets down there. I think he had a couple touchdowns this last few weeks. Very good breakout year. Do I know who Ronnie Bradford is? Top of my head, no. Sounds familiar. Sounds like I should know who it is. All right, Seahawks and Raiders. Silver and black. I'm liking the return from Hester so far. All right, question of the day. NFL rivalries or college rivalries? What's better, guys? Drives the garbage truck every Tuesday. Played safety for the Broncos, Vikings, and Falcons. College rivalries for Dak the Grass Man. All right, Kenneth Walker gets us a pretty big rip there. Better user would have probably got a house call. College rivalries, 100% says chaotic. Chaotic, how do you feel about UNLV? No, I know Chaotic's not a fan. You think college rivalries are better, even though you prefer watching NFL? Yeah, I can concede that point as more of an NFL fan. What really affected the Lions was not having Sam Laporta. He's golf security blanket. Do you think that the Lions miss Ben Johnson a lot, or do you think the new coordinator is going to be okay, Sean? Anyways, Ronnie Bradford, he's a good family friend of yours. He was special teams coach at USC when Sam Darnold was there, and Darnold was so turnover prone. You think he's starting to fix things. If you can keep it to one turnover today, you think Seattle has a very good shot of winning. Yeah, I feel like one turnover, we're probably okay. I feel like a multiple turnover game, not sure we're pulling that off on the road. Of course, it could be a turnover festival. There's times where Brock Purdy goes out and throws 4 or 5 picks, too. What you would say would go against the terms of service. What's up, real tight spot? Well, I had all day to find that route. It was almost over there by the time I found it. Let's see, 518 ... David. David, how's it going? Thanks for following. What's going on with the profile picture, David? You look like you're an apiarist and you're about to go take care of your hive of bees or something. Hey, Couch is multi-way watching. Thanks for being a multi-way watcher, Couch. Brock Purdy is terrible. Shanahan can't get any game manager to look good in his scheme, and he can get anybody to look good. Yeah, I'm not a Brock Purdy fan. However, I am a hater, being a Seahawks fan. I do live in Niner zone here, so it's another issue. But so many people came into my chat the year that he burst onto the scene and they had their playoff run, and people were saying Brock Purdy's the next Joe Montana. It's like, guys, let's let him win one Super Bowl first. Or maybe we can calm down with the comparisons. The other comparison was Brock Purdy and Tom Brady. It's like, I'm not seeing it. So, yeah, I've always kind of been a Brock Purdy truther / hater here on my content. Nothing personal against the kid. I'm sure he's nice enough. He seems pretty relaxed and whatnot in his interviews. Plays with a chip on his shoulder with his old celebrations and stuff, which gets on my nerves if he's carving up the Seahawks defense. But I mean, that's part of the sport is playing with emotion. Cash is him. Welcome in, Cash. Definitely miss Ben Johnson. Basically, what Pete Carroll did for Russ and Gino, he did to hide their negatives and focus on the positives. Yeah, solid player, but yeah, the Montana stuff, it was like immediate with some of the Niner kids that would come here. So I got very very salty with my responses to the Bang Bang Niner gang when they pop into chat. Hey, what's happening, Jackson? Yeah, go Seahawks. Hopefully they'll get it done. Speaking of get it done, I've gotten myself demoted so much that we ran through a perfect regular season there. Let's see how this playoffs goes for me. You're a big time C-Mac fan. He's from Colorado, big Shanahan fan. Coaching tree for Skyballer. Yeah, I vaguely remember Shanahan being a coordinator on the 49er teams. I want to say he was with Walsh and with Seifert, but I could be wrong on the timeline there. Remember him being on the sideline. Of course, their games have been on locally my whole life. Christian McCaffrey should be the MVP, and it's not close, especially the last 3 weeks Stafford has had. No, I think it's going to be Drake May. It's usually a quarterback award. I don't think McCaffrey's getting it. I'm not saying that he shouldn't. I would vote for Jackson Smith because I'm, a homer. But yeah, I'd be stunned if CMC gets the MVP. Hey, TikTok chat, who's your NFL MVP? Skyballer's making the case for CMC. Been saying Drake May for a few weeks, especially after last week. Yeah, I think it's Drake May's award. Assuming he doesn't go out and throw a boatload of interceptions this final week or something. Gotta be May. Yeah, that's what I think. Look at Caleb Williams. He's been great this year. Ben Johnson brought out the best of him this season. Yeah, that's true. Phillip Rivers MVP. I'm kind of disappointed they're not going to play Phillip this week. I mean, I get it. Like, let's see what Riley does on film. And I saw something that said that Rivers may not even be the active backup this week. So there was somebody else on the practice squad that was getting some reps. But yeah, it was pretty cool what Rivers did. Came out a bit chonky. He did. I got stream sniped here. I'm playing against my guy, Skyballer. So I know I'm cooked. We're in the divisional round. Drake May MVP. Drake May says Dak the Grass Man. Okay, so majority of us are thinking Drake May at this moment. McCaffrey's going to have 100 yards receiving and rushing, or excuse me, 1,000 receiving and rushing. Drake May has thrown 300-yard games in his career. He hasn't performed any success against teams over 500. I can't knock Drake May for who his competition was. I believe the Niners played the last place schedule in the division too. Came out of retirement for the additional 5 years of NFL health insurance for the kids. I did read that. Well, I got receivers everywhere. Thankfully, that'll go out of bounds. I think I was just a little hesitant to pull against that flat cover two. Cover two invert. It inverted my brain. Hey, Tight Spot, who's your NFL MVP? Tight Spot, he was Team Stafford a minute ago. Hawks Prime, yeah, they're going to need it. Hopefully, they're ready to play. And Jimmy, will get us the conversion. Good going, Jimmy. All right, what's this play I need to look for? Run. Looking for a duo play. Dude, I don't know if we have duos in this. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I don't know if we have duo in this Tampa playbook. All right, this one's dedicated to my friend F Your Couch. Matthew Ford, how's it going, Matthew? Wow, that was such a good run. I even couldn't screw it up. Hey, good going, F Your Couch. Asking for some tips that casuals don't know about. Stafford was your MVP until he pooped the bed last 3 weeks. Yeah, I think that's the first time running a duo run all year. When the blocks were good. All right, so we'll get the touchdown here to get us rolling. TikTok buddies, you guys control the timer. Please be sure to follow, share, and like. Skyballer, thank you for the bits. That's a pretty good return. He almost bopped it to the outside on me. He's going to go over to TikTok for a bit. Yeah, TikTok getting sold supposedly in 18 days. I don't know if anything can hold up the sell, but we'll see if TikTok changes the algorithm. It's really probably the best thing about it. There he is. 303 Mile High Gaming, aka Skyballer, is entered the chat. Let's see. Red Ribbon, thanks for following. How's your day going, Red? And then they just describe the emojis that folks use as their display name. That's the case with Red Ribbon. What's the red ribbon signify? I know the yellow ribbon is like bring home the troops or hope the troops are okay. You know, different ribbons are for different things. I don't know what the red ribbon's for. Tight Spot, let's not get onto politics, bud. No politics. Although I guess it's not politics if it's war, but yeah, let's not, Tight Spot, please. As you can imagine, I do have opinions like all of us do, but let's stay to sports. Easier, happier topic. Cubs fan, how are you, Cubs fan? All right, let's try it again. Where's another duo play? All right, it's in power. Single wingback. I have a duo play there. I don't know if I have any other duo plays, but yeah, we'll just put that one in the favorites. Oh, is it for HIV/AIDS awareness? Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, that's a worthy cause. Seems like they're making progress towards maybe actually having some cures for that terrible disease. All right, that time he was ready for the duo, but we'll mix it in again. Go back to call my plays under formation for a minute. You think so? Yeah, no, that sounds right. Yeah, maybe it was ribbons I used to see a little bit more when, you know, there was more hysteria around the disease back in the late 80s, early 90s. I feel like I haven't seen it too much these days. Look at Jerry Rice, little sidearm action. Jerry Rice channeling his inner Mahomes, and we'll get a touchdown on the double mountain pass. Rough season for Geno. It has been. Yes. Rough year all around for the Raiders. Hopefully they'll have a good year next year. Got to see how they deal with this incoming draft. Hey, Clay, thanks for following. Clay's got a mallard duck and a goat in his name. Sounds like a premise for a children's book or something. The mallard duck and the goat. Timeouts is changed lights to blue. Welcome in, timeouts. Take him on the Chiefs next year if he gets waived, says the red ribbon. I think Gino's on a fairly reasonable cap hit next year, too. Somebody said it was like 18 million or something. Not terrible by NFL standards. I certainly have that much laying around in the ashtrays of my car. Wrestling with Brett. What's happening, Brett? Brett, are you a fan of Ohio Valley Wrestling? Because I've got the rights to stream Ohio Valley Wrestling on Thursdays through Creator Sports Network. Tua's way worse money-wise. Yeah, Tua's got to be one of the worst contracts out there. And Ingram will get the first down. That's a good read. Try to take away that throw, going right to left that he's been dumping off for about 10 yards, and he just progressed through his targets and gashed me. Broke on it with Cam. I don't know how we didn't get the pass break up. So since we're doing a little bit of professional wrestling discussion and content, who's everyone's favorite wrestler of all time? Mine was the Ultimate Warrior. Enjoyed Jimmy Snuka and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and those guys when I was young. Haven't really paid attention for ages personally. Shawn Michaels for F Your Couch. Yeah, the Michaels brothers were pretty fun. Eddie Guerrero for Skyballer. Happy Place. What's up, Happy Place? Thanks for following. This Happy Place is apparently with a football. Happy Place, who's your favorite NFL team? And that's another good read. Hangs on to it. I think it was Sutton. That damn kick is legendary, says F Your Couch. Shawn Michaels for the second. His sweet chin music with the motocross boots was unmatched. I see why you guys are friends. I feel like you guys are on the same wavelength a lot. Skyballer and F Your Couch. You guys just met here through streaming, I'm assuming, or did you know each other? I don't know, through playing football together or something years ago. Let's see. Bando, he says he got his team to 87 overall. I'm sorry, Bando. I'll read the rest here in a moment. The ball landed in Cooper Kupp's hands. Then you get stopped for regs. You can't keep up. You guys work together at Wells Fargo? Hey, I've banked with Wells Fargo pretty much all my life. I know there's a lot of terrible things about Wells Fargo in the media and in people's minds about, you know, kind of junk fees and stuff like that. What's your guys' thought on banking with Wells Fargo in this day and age? Do either of you use them as your bank? Football player, Couch is a real life hooper. Let's see. Used to sing to your dog, I'm not your boy toy, I'm a sexy boy. And your wife wanted you to stop saying that. Don't call him sexy. Hey, it's okay for the dog to look good and feel good. But he is sexy, honey. Yeah, of course. All the banks stand near the same, says Skyballer. Yeah, I just keep a really close eye that I'm not getting hit with any junk fees, and I make sure that I have the requirements, like on checking and savings, to not be getting billed for it, because yeah, they're hanging on to my money, so I don't plan to give them additional money for the privilege of that. I keep most of the money in high yield savings away from them, but just for like my going and grabbing cash and having an ATM, I have it at Wells Fargo. Right, that went off the mark on 3rd and 1. Or that'll bring up 3rd and 1. Keep it in 2 or 3 different banks. That's a good idea. What kind of sweater is this? This one I think is one of those Marshalls slash Ross sweaters. It's an NBA Golden State Warriors sweater. It's got the W on it, but I'm not sure if that's an official Steph Curry design or not. Let me use my last time out. PNC, not so prevalent down there in the South. Josh has PNC, but he would use Wells Fargo. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a PNC branch out here. I could be oblivious, but I feel like we have like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, as kind of like the main banks out west here, at least in my region of the deal. It's giving you Rams colors. Well, at least we're not playing the Rams today, thankfully. Evan, welcome in. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be supporting the Rams on the day Seahawks and Rams are going to play or something. Let me streak to the line and hope for the best here. I forget what I'm supposed to hold for spiking the ball, to be honest with you guys. Forget if it's X or something like that. Changing Jimmy's route slightly. Oh, Jimmy with a one-hand grab. Wow. Let's see. Circle or B. Yeah, I'm almost never clocking it. I messed up a game yesterday, forgetting how to do it. It used to be National City, and Pittsburgh Bank bought them out. I remember when there was like Washington Mutual, and then I think Chase Bank got those guys. Seen a lot of banks kind of come and go over the years. Hey, Pack, the elliptical doesn't get much use because I do my cardio with your mom. The problem with all the cardio I'm doing with her is it gets kind of minused out because she likes to pour bacon grease down my throat when I'm on top. So, you can only imagine the scene, Pack. Anyhow, we won't be needing you in our chat. Enjoy that visual the rest of your day, though. I'm not 40 years old, I'm 45, by the way. But yeah, go jump on your burner, and you're going to just engage our chat even more. Hey, what's happening, Zero? We're multi-streaming, Zero. We're roasting a troll over on TikTok. He had nothing good to say, so we told him to go say it somewhere else. He sold your car on Monday. Felt pretty cool going into the bank and depositing a 40K check. Look at Josh with the old humble brag. Yeah, my used car was worth 40K. We're smashing them. Yes, we are. But yeah, nothing against you there, Zyro. How's your day going? We have a good time with like 99% of the chat. It's the 1% that we just got to get a little hip check on them, and then a little hit stick on them, I guess, because we're playing Madden. And, yeah, get them out of here. Your head bobbing, like, do I just need to sign it? Hey, what's up, Hockadelic? Hockadelic, how are you feeling about today's game? I'm not nervous or anything yet. I think once the broadcast comes on, then I'll start feeling a little bit of jitters as a fan. Not like I can control anything anyways. Hey, what's up, Jacob? How's your day going? I should wear my Rick Meyer jersey over to the parking lot and see if I can get into a fisticuffs with some Niner lads today. Show them that I'm a real fan, that I'm a tough guy. Let's see. Remember the hit stick in Madden with Ray Lewis and Peyton Hillis? Man, I've played Madden since Madden '92. I think was the first one that I owned back on Super Nintendo. So yeah, I do have some recollection of it. However, the game tends to blur together in my head a little bit as well. Oh, I do kind of remember the helmets coming off animation. What I loved to do in the mid '90s Maddens was hit the opposing player late, and you could get the ambulance to come onto the field. Always enjoyed that a lot. Woogie, welcome in. How's your day going, Woogie? Yeah, game results are being processed. We're going to our championship game. Go Seahawks. I hope we're going to a win today. Josh says NFL Blitz needs to come back. Yeah, it would be good if there wasn't such a monopoly on these sports games. Oh, we got somebody in Sky's chat taking the wager. You remember playing Madden in 2K football on the Dreamcast for Mile High Gaming? Huge Seahawks fan. Woogie, who's your favorite Seahawk of all time? You got into a car accident yesterday. All right, tell us all about the car accident, Alexander. Who's at fault? What happened? Hopefully a single vehicle accident, but if that's the case, then it was completely on you. But it's better not having to deal with somebody else occasionally in those scenarios. Yeah, I should have asked that first. Good call, Skyballer. Praying you're okay. Yeah, Alexander, are you all right? Have you been checked out? I know sometimes they say with car accidents, your adrenaline goes up, and you can have an injury, but you may not feel it immediately. So it's usually good to go get checked out medically. Really easy to get whiplash and stuff. Kobe's in the house to moderate. Thanks, Kobe. Kobe, how's your Saturday going? The other guy was driving in the wrong lane. We got into a head-on collision. Somehow no injuries. Sounds pretty cut and dry. Did you get the police report and all that stuff, Alexander? I'm glad you guys were going slow enough that it wasn't, a fatality for one or the other. Being in the wrong lane sounds ridiculous. Jacob says he also was in an accident. He had the next route down. I thought wide open. I thought I was going to get popped for a huge game. Let's see. Defense Sherman, offense Lynch. Hey, nothing wrong with those answers. Wish we would have got the house call, but let's try to punch it in here with righty Vic. He was at fault. How was the guy? I'm guessing you talked to him a little bit on the scene. Was he apologetic? Did he admit fault? Grit and Games, what's up, Grit? Thanks for being in the red chat. Love you to hit the thumbs up, and I know Grit's already a subscriber. All right, good start to this game. We're trying to make it to the Super Bowl. My favorite offensive player is Steve Largent. Defensively, I don't know, man. Good argument for Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Cortez Kennedy. I probably would go Cam, personally. He didn't care what happened to your car. He's going to learn to care when his insurance goes up a lot. Hopefully he has insurance, Alexander. Kobe Bryant, thanks for the heart me, Kobe. Yeah, Earl was a savage. I hated how Earl ended his career with us. Kenny Easley for Hawkadelic. I was terribly sad to see that he had passed away. I didn't even know he was ill when I saw the news about Kenny passing a few weeks back. May have been a couple months now, but yeah, I was surprised about that. Other dude was at fault. He too ran a stop sign, was too late to stop, and you slid into him. You and your dad are fine. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, it's scary. I've only been in like 2 small fender benders. People didn't stop at a stop line behind me when I was at a red light or a stop sign, which was ridiculous. And then one time I was in the passenger seat. My father-in-law was driving. We were going to go celebrate his anniversary, and he stopped at a crosswalk to allow some teenagers to cross. They were coming out of the high school. Looked like they'd been doing music practice or something, and a gal just didn't stop at all. I think she was texting and driving. Hit us pretty hard. So thankfully everybody was okay, but that was like the worst one I've been in. Hawk, I hope you get your money, says F Your Couch. Loved Jermaine Kearse too. Yeah, Jermaine Kearse was fun. He had some monster plays in Seahawk history for Jermaine. Just hoping to cover up those routes. We had a lot of open receivers there on 4th down. It's a lock. St. Thomas on Wednesday says tight spot. The guy admitted he was on his phone and had his headphones. Some people shouldn't be driving. But you know what? When they go to take the driver's test and things, they concentrate more, and then they get into the habits of not having the eyes on the road, not driving safely, and they put us all in danger. Against South Dakota State. You gonna stream it, tight spot? Huge game for us today. Can't be overstated. This is about as big as it gets for a regular season game. I guess NBC thinks it's more important, though, to have a win or go home scenario, because that's why that's going to be the Sunday game. Got a little delay, says Written Games. Oh, interesting. I wonder if it's from my end. Got hit by a semi last July. Was okay. Semi was at fault. Yeah, that's dangerous, man. Those guys have so much weight behind them in those semi trucks. Usually, the long haul drivers are really good drivers. Not always, but usually. Trust those guys a lot more than I do the day running 18 wheelers. TikTok viewers, please be sure to follow, share, and like. Like Kobe told you, if you do, we'll do a longer stream, more activity, more time on the timer. And also, we're trying to get to 50,000 followers. We hit 40. We need to hit 50 on TikTok. There's a lot of TikTok programs, supposedly, that open up at 50,000 followers. So spread the word. Sharing is free, TikTok buddies. Just hit that little share arrow and bring your friends. And he went to that next route. I thought he was throwing to the intermediate route, the path of the ball, so I definitely got fooled on that one. We had a takeaway to start the game for anybody just joining now. Dude, why is Automod holding something like that up? Come on, Automod. Jackson, thanks for following. Jackson's got the diamonds in the name. Jackson, what's your favorite gemstone? Are you a diamond guy? It looks like a diamond in the emoji, but maybe you're more of a ruby guy. Maybe you like collecting pearls. Yeah, what's your favorite gemstone? We're going to call you Gemstone Jackson until you tell me to stop. Let's see, Kobe totaled his car. Had to get a new one. Just got it last month on the 28th. Yeah, Kobe, I saw you posted another car on your videos, and I was wondering what was going on because I feel like you've been going through vehicles quite a bit. Ooh, Carmichael with the clamps. I thought we had a pass breakup. Let's see, 2025. Good old 2025. Feels like it was almost yesterday. I don't know where I was defensively on my user, but thankfully it's not a touchdown, at least not yet. See, sold your Cadillac to get the smaller SUV. Rubies and diamonds for Jackson. Yeah, rubies look pretty cool. The car that hit you was a 2025, says Alexander. Oh, I was underneath it with Cam. I just probably sprinted past where I needed to be defensively. Bummer. Would have been a lot of green grass out ahead. Hey, what's up, Tanner Barnes? How's your day going? As always, good to see you. Oh, run game too easy for my opponent. Let's see. Woogieman said, had one of your best friends die in a car wreck last year. His girlfriend was driving. She passed a car in a double yellow, ended up hitting a charter bus. They both died at the scene. 2 weeks later, they ruled it a suicide. Terrible, man. Sorry to hear that. Rest in peace to your friend, and rest in peace to her too. Even if she was the one that took the incorrect actions, probably was going through some type of mental health crises to take those actions, and unfortunately took her life and her loved ones. You never know what somebody's thinking, across the intersection from you when you're driving around. Really not much you can do about it. Let's see, Tanner's working. He's doing all right. He's guessing. Tanner, what's for lunch today? Drifty, thanks for following, Drifty. Drifty, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Buster Cherry, good to see you, Buster. How are you feeling about your Eagles going into the title defense postseason here? Had some pizza for Tanner Barnes. Sounds good. All right, we've maintained the lead. We got a chance to book in touchdowns. Here, if we can play this right. They were going 50 and 30. Oh, interesting. Yeah, sounds like a terrible driver, based off all you've told us here, Alexander. Don't want to play the Niners or the Rams. I think he gets to handle the Rams at home. But yeah, the Rams are always scary. McVay's just that good of a coach, in my estimation. I think McVay could play with a bunch of practice squad guys and still have a competitive performance out of whatever he has to work with. I know Rams fans dump on him at times, but I think Rams fans may be a little bit spoiled currently. Don't really want to give him a lot of time back the other way. May not need shoe clock yet, though. You went from a 2000 car to a 2015. Got a lot more modern there for Kobe. Nada was staying up with Jerry Rice. Nada's got the wills. I haven't really seen how my offense will function against this guy because I had a short field last drive. Okay, Jimmy doesn't hang on, so like it's a soft crack. Let's see, Alexander has a 2023 Hyundai Elantra. Kobe's new vehicle only has 63K miles on it. That's pretty good, Kobe, considering you know, the age that it hasn't been driven more than that. And he was drifting back with his D lineman to try to cover Jimmy. I just tried to go for the quick throw. Unfortunately, batted down. I think we might have got that in, and had we not got batted down. Hey, have a good time at the park, buddy. Thank you for the bits after couch and all the good advice in chat. Grit and Games, thank you for the GGs in the red platform. Always good when you're hanging out with a script. Yeah, we'll stroll in the park for F Your Couch coming up. And Tebow running the offense and just kind of splitting out away from us. Let me use a timeout, try to get this ball back and increase the lead if possible. So far, so good. Of course, some pretty big world news today, but yeah, we're just keeping it the sports world, and sports gaming and all that stuff has been fine. Alexander. Yeah, Carmichael bullies through. Now I regret the timeout. I think you just got to play it based off of the scenario in front of you. Not really regretting it. Just wish we would have got the stop. Hey, Kobe, have a great day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us, Kobe. Pass defense gets home. Noah Mandel's in the TikTok chat. Love to see it. How is that Kittle right tackle card? Should I power him up with Snow, or should I just stick with John Madden, guys? I saw some people saying they're putting Kittle out of position over to tight end. Yeah, the Venezuelan national team. See, Grit and Games, he's a Bills fan. How are you feeling about the Bills' postseason hopes? Is this finally going to be the Bills' year? Boy, I thought I fought through that with Newton and said he grabs it with Dion. Pass break up there, you know, it's really long field goal try would have been okay, even if we didn't get the interception. I think Denver locks up the Bills, says Hawkadelic. Yeah, you may be right. Denver defense been playing pretty well. I tried to get the SWAT out animation, so this is not what we want in our playoffs here. Down but not out. We got 12 seconds. Maybe I can get into field goal range. And then we got the ball coming out next half. But yeah, the big fella used all his pixels to block up our animation and didn't have a play on the ball the way I thought I would. Scrambling with Tebow. I pushed down on the right stick and my defenders just stood there. Not great. Hey, Skyballer, thanks for the bits, friend. Tebow's doing backflips in the end zone. Calm down, Tebow. They had weapons outside of Allen and Cook. Shakur's all right, but the Bills have done Allen no favors. Yeah, they haven't really loaded up that offense with a ton of talent around him. Every year I feel like McDermott's going to get fired, but then they do just enough where it's like, well, they kind of need to stay with him. Cut that back up, Phil. I saw Bobby Wagner coming down with a head of steam. Wentz was amazing to watch in college. He was so clearly dominant. And I got the timeout with 1 second. Thought I was going to get a house call, but Carmichael too fast back there. All right, so send out the field goal unit. And Myers will split the uprights. So we have the ball, trying to get the lead back here. If you guys are browsing on TikTok, hey, stop a minute, talk to us. We got a question of the day. What's better, college rivalries or NFL rivalries? And at the moment, it's a 50-50 split in our red chat. Wentz trucked our middle linebacker. He was one of the best on the team. When you saw that, you knew it was going to be a long day for you guys. Wentz and NDSU won 47-21. Seems like a lot of people have made a good argument for college. I think those college rivalries, you know, those are historical, multiple generations. So it makes sense to me as to why people like the college rivalries more, despite being more of an NFL fan personally. Thought we were going to get a house call. College, even if both teams are 3-7, it matters to the fan base. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, the fans care about it, even if it doesn't have a huge impact on, you know, bowl games or conference battles or any of that stuff. Wentz went 19 for 21, 300 yards, 6 touchdowns. I really didn't know much about Wentz until he was in the NFL. I feel like I didn't hear about him in college. But it shows you how much of a casual college observer I am, too. Man, good job to bounce off my lineman. I thought I was going to get the seal there and have a decent run. Tomorrow is big for Trey Lance. Oh, is Lance going to get a start tomorrow? I didn't know Lance was playing. Or is it Trey Lance's birthday or something? Thought we had the first down. Didn't want to put Johnson on the ground, but it was 4th down there, so thought we needed to get it. Herbert's out. Now, if it was the playoffs, would Herbert play, or are they just shutting him down because they can't increase their playoff standing? Yeah, I forgot he had went to the Chargers. I was thinking he was still in Dallas for some reason. It gets held up on the sneak. TikTok's got a little quiet. I think we'll probably shut TikTok down and bring it back up. All right, TikTok, we'll see you guys in like 5 minutes or so. Got to get everybody tapping, not napping, liking, and sharing when we come back. We're on Twitch and YouTube, though, if you are watching on TikTok. So join us there. Same name. All right, so let's see. If it's playoffs, he would play. His broken hand is a big issue right now. Pretty sure he broke it last week after having surgery 3 weeks ago. Let's see. Simi Toskis has gotten Madden for Christmas. They refer to folks that get Madden on Christmas as Christmas noobs. Are you playing Madden Ultimate Team? Are you new to the game this year? Good to have you in the chat, friend. What are you thinking about Madden so far? TikTok's weird. It's like it pushes the algorithm for a while, then you can notice it getting quieter, and sometimes just restarting gives you a little jump start on for your page action. You're enjoying Madden a lot so far. I'm glad to hear that you really like it. Yeah, it's a good game this year. Like all the games that come out, I mean, it's not perfect, but I feel like it's a good time as a gamer. There's a lot to Carmichael and Parham as my opponent. And he's able to string that out. Got his receiver open. Thankfully, the throw on the runs off the mark. Only way to get better is to keep playing, friend. You'll get better. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. So he's going to keep his offense out. Ran a hitch seam there. And we'll get home with the sacks. So that's huge. Geno Atkins has 3 sacks in the game. There's that duo play that F Your Couch was teaching me about yesterday. And that'll get us to the 4th quarter. Opponent's name is Take It Easy. I like that. Yeah, take it easy. Just a game. We don't have to get worked up about it. Thought I was going to bounce that in. He's able to grab me with Maze. And Flash 80's got it. I was thinking about if I should go down there, but I think going into the end zone is probably better. Suddenly, my opponent's experiencing network difficulties. Did he throw his PlayStation out the window? A couple of linemen trying to swat that down. This guy start downloading torrents or something as soon as we scored our touchdown? Oh, there we go. Desync. How did the game suddenly desync when I made it a multiple possession game? Come on. Come on, EA. Should have been into the Super Bowl. Well, you can shit all over yourself, but if we don't finish this run, we'll blame it on the servers. But he opened up LimeWire and got us to desync. As soon as we get the next game loaded, I'll get TikTok going again. Let me stretch while we wait here. All right, here we go. TikToking again. All right, Seahawks Cowboys coming up in Dallas for this one. Need to restart my lights because they don't get the TikTok chat commands and actions if you don't restart them. Why, I don't know. Hey, welcome back, Lumia Stream. All right, Chiefs, Terabyte, Super Rolls, everybody welcome in. How are you guys? Good to have you here. Looked like we were winning our last game, and then desync occurred late. Amazingly. Solo Phil is here. Welcome in, Solo. And he was able to get me with Hendricks. I thought we might just shake everybody loose for a minute there. At least I was hoping that was going to be the case. Hey, congratulations going all in and winning there, buddy.
Okay, ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Jerry's got it for a first down. Thought Walker kind of took a pretty good hit stick, so I didn't want to hand him the ball again. He's going to do it again. Hello on the martingale strategy. Oh, he called his shot. The Bambino of Purple Chat pointed out to center field and crushed it. No more. All right, run game was strong. We will rush it in there with Walker. This kid Bray, Philip, Kelvin, Drexy, welcome in everybody. Hope you guys are having a tremendous Saturday wherever you're watching. We'll lock in the point after. Let's see if we can be as good on the defensive side. '21st in prime. We'll take it out to the 21. Right on cue. Good going, Dion. And he'll bounce CJ2K out there for 3 yards. Has some storm action. It's supposed to rain here, so if it's going to rain here, it's probably going to pass over Santa Clara before it gets to me. And we got a swat with Cam Newton. So I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't, you know, dumping down on those guys. That Santa Clara field, the Levi Stadium field, is not the best surface from what I've seen. I think there's been quite a few injuries since they've opened that field up. Hopefully no injuries tonight, but yeah. I think I'd rather it be a bad weather game because the Niners are a little bit better offensive team than defensive team. I think Seattle's defense is their strength. Seems like bad weather may favor the defense more. Then again, it can just cause random things to happen too. He'll get Tyreek Hill over the top and get a first down on me. Bummer. Thought we were going to grab that with Hendricks for a second. Dion streaking through, create a 2nd and 4 situation. Niners have no pass rush. The Niners last 4 weeks have had an insane offensive run, right? Pretty sure Brock Purdy's had a quarterback rating of like 128 or some nonsense. I think on the season we may have the higher rated offense. I know we were the highest scoring offense there for a while, and then it was dropping down last few weeks. Kyrian, welcome in. But defensively, right, I think I'd rather play in bad weather than play in perfect conditions is what I'm driving at. I feel like Seattle's, you know, like we have a lot of points on the board throughout the season, but I feel like a lot of that's been special teams, defensive touchdowns, short fields that the defense set us up for. And there's been good drives. I don't want to dismiss everything Darnold and JSN and those guys have done, but the consistency isn't there. I don't feel like every time we're just going to go churn out first downs and that sort of thing. Pretty sure we were terrible against Carolina in that first half on third down conversions. So like I think it was like 2 third down conversions out of 8 third down opportunities or something. Yeah, Shanny's pretty locked in at this moment. Would like to score and not get this guy time back the other way. Having to try to play my championship game again, although it seemed like we had the last one locked up. But what can you do? Desync occurred. I guess it's better than giving me the loss and completely booting me out, but weird how I scored the touchdown, then all that stuff happened. Let's see, Grayson, Sam, Z's, Tucker, how's everybody doing? Logan's asking for Ravens Steelers prediction. I think the home team wins. Pretty sure they said that one is in Pittsburgh. I do feel as if the teams are pretty similar. Different play styles, different coaches, but talent-wise, I feel like they're just kind of middle of the pack. Good, not great teams. This guy's shutting down my run game right now. Probably getting tipped by my personnel that I'm showing. Need to throw out of that formation, so. Skyballer on a 3-stream watch streak. Thanks, Skyballer. Had to throw that fast for Rise. I think the move is to go for it, but big play. Ravens win if Henry gets 25 plus carries. Pitt has no weapons, really. Yeah. I wonder how Steeler fans are going to feel about DK if they lose this game. Tap out Nate. Welcome in, Nate. Wow, what a catch from Rice. Huge play on 4th down. We'll get the touchdown. Don't have that perfect passer when I break the tackle. You think Jackson is either first or second best quarterback in the league? So it's hard for you not to cheer for Baltimore as much as you love Lamar. You're also a huge Rodgers fan. You want to see him do good right now. You missed one. Broke a 20 streak for Skyballer. Yeah, that was a crazy catch in animation. I kind of got bailed out there. Kaio and Otis, welcome in, fellas. Thank you both respectively for following. Please tell me your favorite football team. Did score with plenty of time for my opponent, though. Aaron Rodgers, the best thrower of the football to ever walk planet Earth. How about Jeff George? Hey, I appreciate the words of encouragement. Exclamation point, buddy. If you're enjoying the stream, please follow. Otis is a Niner fan. Otis, how are you feeling about tonight? I'm rooting for a different outcome, Otis, as a Seahawks supporter. Hey, Skyballer, thanks for the bits, buddy. Skyballer's been the hype train over here on the purple side today. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, we're trying to make it on the long road to 50,000 followers. They say 50,000 is really important as a TikTok creator. Supposedly opens up a lot of opportunities for you. Dan Marino and Rodgers in Hawkadelic's lifetime. Yeah, Marino could spin it for sure. 5 pony rides, says Solo Phil.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Yeah, we'll give CJ2K a knock on the sideline. Make a story for people. Hey, that's nice of you. Cam next door. Welcome in, Cam. Yeah, dang it. I saw that route opening up over there. Thought everything else looked kind of covered, but of course you saw it too. Don't want to run exclusively in man, but I thought that might give him some fits for a minute. Manny, welcome in. Thanks for following, Manny. Those of you that just followed, let's do the state check-in. Where's everybody watching from today? So somebody's going to tell me they're watching from the county penitentiary or some nonsense. What state are you guys watching in? Or province if you're up north? I'm out in California, but I am a Seahawks supporter. Shoot. Let's go cover 4. Hunter, he's watching in Texas. Solo Phil's in Montana. Big Sky Country for Solo Phil. Watching from the buddies. $1.4 million home in Seattle. Chili is simmering. Little watch party today for Hockadelic, maybe. How do you have Chris Johnson? Actually, I don't have him. I did have him. I sold him. But you can get him from PAX or you can get him from the auction house. I think he is still available in PAX. They want to give you false information. Give me my best Sal Prescott cadence. I don't know who Sal Prescott is. So, sorry. So Vic breaks contain and he's gone. Skyballer, thanks for the share. We'd love to get the Skyballer buddies in here watching. Out of position cards ruined it for your solo fill. If you have enough tolerance to make it through Zero Chill into the playoffs, then it goes back. But of course, it's less interesting if your team doesn't make the playoffs. And yeah, Zero Chill is kind of the to me it feels like the grand finale of the game, sort of having decent balance. But I usually stick with it through the Super Bowl as a content creator. I wish they would really limit the out of position cards. Also, I don't like right hand Vic. Like, I don't mind Vic being a meta card for a while, but I wish he was left-handed. It's an immersion breaker for myself. But there must be something to it where they sell more packs or something happens and they benefit from doing it that way solo. Or else they probably wouldn't run it out there every year. Yeah, I hear the Easter stuff is usually pretty fun. BRC, welcome in, BRC. I usually never make it that far. Wanted to scramble out with Vic, but I thought he had me somewhat covered. My least favorite team, Auburn, is the 49ers as a Seahawks fan. Probably our best rival since the realignment. I think it was year 2000. And I just happen to live in that part of the world, too, where there's a ton of Niner fans. So, yeah, I like to see those guys not be one of the best teams. All right, let me burn a timeout. Wasn't sure if I got the first down there or not. Let's see, the Bud group. How's it going, Bud? Welcome into the stream. If you guys are on the red chat with Bud, please be sure to subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and give us some reactions over there. We love it. I enjoyed 23. Hey, 2023 was a good year. Try to enjoy every year that I get to be alive in. Let's see, 90 more days till you can reconquer the U.S. map. Daxton, welcome to our stream. How are you, Daxton? It's a cool name. Yeah, absolutely, Skyballer. I'll go and interact with that one. Happy seeing me growing since the stream sniping days. Hey, what's up, Carnage? Man, Carnage, he remembers when we were streaming on the couch with the lullabies and stuff. Rice is cooking likes. It's 91. Hardman and the Niners losing. Hey, I always like the Niners losing, friend. Although the Niners almost winning the Super Bowl is more than my old heart can take at times. We will get the late touchdown. Screenshot for me, road to 50K. Hey, thanks for the 5 bits. Greg, oh my God. Greg, thank you for all the hand hearts. I looked over and chat was going nuts. I thought somebody was sharing the chat because I get like the little, I forget what you would call it. It's like the little activity thing over on the bottom left of my screen. Yeah, Greg's, he's juicing up the TikTok guys. Thanks, Greg. Greg, how's your day been? Windsor, how are you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, wife would be working or she would be asleep. One or the other. And yep, you would have baby Daniel next to me. Baby Daniel's 9. He's going to be playing boys basketball this year. No more co-ed this year. Got to play with the boys. 19-year-old, so he'll be one of the younger guys. But he's kind of a tall kid, so hopefully he'll have a good year. Greg, thank you for the TikTok, the finger heart, the friendship necklace, the perfume. Skyballer, thank you for the bits. We got everybody hyping us up on all the platforms. Greg, thanks for the roses as well. Hooked up, if you want to play head-to-head, you could add me. It's Daniel Freaky Deaky 69 on PlayStation. But you got to wait your turn. We're in our Super Bowl run. You can stream snipe me, though, next game, I guess. Yeah, we don't need Johnson getting a touchdown run. Thankfully, he didn't take that all the way to the house. He's a point of attack defender is probably his favorite thing. He likes to just get up in your face and knock the ball free. Ernest Jones is pretty good so far, so good. Greg, thank you for 73 roses. Didn't mean to jump on Adderley, but I did by mistake. Greg's been waiting for that. Thank you so much, Greg. He's leveled up, level 30. All right, so CJ2K, or excuse me, not CJ, Chad Johnson. Ocho Cinco. He's trying a 51-yarder. I think he's going to squeeze it in there. So high scoring first half. Ready to collect his Hockadelic. All right, that was quite the end to that half. Scored late. He was able to get himself in field goal range. Let's see if we can get a takeaway. We need one. Trying to make my Super Bowl again. Had the ticket punched and the game desynced. New Year's was really good, Greg. Didn't do a whole lot. Fortunately, my wife, fortunately and unfortunately, she usually has off every weekend and every other Monday. So, you know, being a nurse, she can't call in on New Year's Eve or Christmas Day and those types of things when they don't fall on her days off. So she had to work, stayed up with the kids till 9 and watched the ball drop from New York. We celebrated the New Year at that point. Then I let the three of them stay up later, but the youngest one probably fell asleep around 10, and the older two, I think they made it to about 11 o'clock. So that was kind of the day. Then my wife came home, and we had some apple cider that we popped open and said Happy New Year deal. Oh, your girlfriend's also working nursing. Okay, so you can, yeah, you completely know. Logan, welcome in. Good to have you as a follower, Logan. Mile High, thank you very much for the 20 goats. And Windsor, thank you for the Heart Me and the 69 Go Populars. My eyes are kind of everywhere reading chat and trying to keep up with this game. Hockadelic was asleep at 11. It's hard to sleep through the New Year in my neighborhood because my neighbors, or at least people within the subdivision, shoot off a lot of fireworks. So, like, you're almost certainly going to wake up unless you sleep deep or you have a ton of white noise on in your house. Good cutback from my opponent. Thought we had him kind of bottled up for a minute. Royce, welcome in. Thanks for being here, Royce. So, the Pokemon game is a pretty fun little game. If you look in my panels, you should see the extension for the Pokemon game. And you can fill out your index and all that good stuff solo. There's even a little Pokeball on the mobile app. So we made PMS fun again. There's a Pokemon Discord server. And if you ever want to learn more about the game, there's a Poke Help command. Cameron, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Cameron? It's not bad to throw into your chat, too, as a streamer, because it can pull people out of lurking to play the game, the Pokemon game. And one time I had a special, like, mythical Pokemon spawn. I forgot what it was. But everybody from their Discord server got alerted that it was coming to my chat. So I disabled followers only for a few minutes. And that got me all my VIP spots unlocked. Because you have to have, like, a lot of chat activity to get all the VIP stuff going. Hey, Skyballer, thanks for the keyboards there in our chat. Pop up. Oh, 41 should have got its hands out. So the New Year keyboard and the 11 goes. Thank you, Skyballer. He's claiming field goal. I don't know if I believe it here, but we'll see. I missed the big astronaut. Dude, I did. Thank you for the astronaut as well. I had to scroll up. And that one is no good. Chance to try to ground and pound this thing to the Super Bowl here. We'll see what happens. Opponent's been decent against the run when I'm telegraphing the run with the single back formation and the heavier personnel. So we'll try to mix it up a bit in here. Three yards and a cloud of dust. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, thanks, Skyballer. And Windsor. And Greg. It's game day, go Hawks. How are you feeling about game day, buddy? I'm excited for it, but, you know, I guess being optimistic is better than being pessimistic. But I could imagine any outcome happening and not being overly surprised at the end of the day. I doubt Seattle gets blown out with how good the defense has been this year. But I don't think we're going to beat them by 40 or anything either. You think we got it, says A. Let's see. Skyballer says, now let's go gift a sub on the purple side. I would say the name. I'm not trying to be obnoxious. It's just, yeah, TikTok listens, and then they get weird if you're saying the other platforms too much. I think they like us to just act like nothing else exists besides their universe of streaming and content. Going to be a close game, though. Thanks A83. Just having the hardest time saying that. Hey, ESG is a really cool college streamer. Super nice guy. Glad it went his way. Thank you for the big gifted sub, Skyballer. We'll get ESG on the subscriber wall. We'll open a pack for you as well. Maybe we'll pull Bo Nix out of there. I think I should go in and score, right? Makes it multiple possessions. As opposed to throwing myself down on the ground trying to bleed clock, because, yeah, I might have to settle for 3 or get a turnover or something. What's up, McDougal? McDougal, I almost DM'd you yesterday, but I don't believe you're in the Discord, and I don't know if you look at your whispers much. On Slick Deals, there was a PGA a Frisbee golf set that's on sale. Let me see if I can find it real fast. But I 100% thought of you. And it's probably like starter stuff and not stuff that you would use as a really good Frisbee golfer. But yeah, totally thought about you. It's like a starter kit. And I thought about if I should buy one for myself, but I don't know when I'll get out to a Frisbee golf course. Barely get out and play traditional golf these days. But I did find the other link. I'll get it here in chat in a moment. How are you, McDougal? Can only see your chats over here, which is weird. That is weird. Kind of nervous because the 49ers offense has been so good, but our defense has 2. Anything could happen. Yeah, that feels like that's the big matchup, right? Is they have the hot offense, we have the elite defense, and it's overlooked how Darnold's going to play against Salah, and how they'll scheme for us. Diego, welcome in. Thanks for hitting the share, Diego. We love that. He's going to go for the deep ball. We're able to undercut with Mays, and we should be good here the rest of the way. So I'm kind of giving himself up there, so maybe he'll concede. No. All right. Just back to the run game. Let's see. Those starter kits can be great. You personally recommend starting with Roadrunner, Leopard, Buzz, or Luna. Skyballer, again, thank you for additional bits. So this is from Al's Sporting Good. It's PGA branded. I don't know who is the actual manufacturer of these things. If it says. And then when I click on it, it's not taking me to the link there. Let me try again. Yeah, it just keeps saying PGA starter set. I'm trying to find out the manufacturer because I don't think PGA has their own manufacturing deal. So yeah, it could just be like some generic, I don't know, whammo stuff or something. Let's see, Ryan P, welcome in. Thanks for following, Ryan.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
And Jimmy pops free. He's got the rack on. And we're in to the end zone with Graham. Rashid Shaheed is supposed to be cleared as far as I'm aware per the Seahawks Reddit as of last night. So I think Shaheed is cleared concussion protocol. I believe they said Ricky Pearsall and Trent Williams would be game time decisions. Seahawks fans don't think Trent Williams will play because he hasn't practiced all week. Pearsall's been practicing. Source Blue Jays are in agreement with Okamoto in a free agent deal. Oh, good going for the Jays. Jays are trying to run it back. Ashton Sparks, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following, Ashton. Yeah, having Shaheed back is huge. I believe we're going to possibly be down Jones, though, at left tackle. And looks like Charles Cross won't play till the playoffs. So that could be an issue, is Sam Darnold's blind side. I was a Seahawks fan in the 80s, but his first sports team I remember following was the Seahawks. Now, if you ask me about the '80s Seahawks, didn't get to watch them on TV a lot, and I was a kid, so may not have as much knowledge as like my friend Hawkadelic does over on the purple side. But yeah, I can tell you quite a bit of the history of the team too. If Williams plays, we're going to stun him out of his hamstring. The Niners have a really bad record without Trent Williams starting. I think they're like 5-14 or something, which kind of bodes well for Seattle. Try to get that pressure on the left-hand side. Not that I'm, rooting for injuries. Like, you like to beat everybody with them being completely healthy, but this time of the year, no team is going in with all their players 100%. Winter Classic yesterday was horrible, says Noah. Can tell you the Seahawks history. Run the ball next time. Oh, McDougal. I thought we were friends. Let's see. It's a big piece for them. We don't have Kobe Bryant, so that's a big piece. Yeah, I don't know that I would compare Kobe Bryant to Trent Williams, but Kobe's played really well for us. Seems like our safeties have played well. Like Akata's got out there and played well. Julian Love's back. He had a big interception the other day. Of course, Imawari kind of plays hybrid linebacker / safety, so I'm not too worried about missing Kobe. I mean, I'd prefer that he be out there, but I think we'll be okay without Kobe. Let's open a pack for Skyballer. Skyballer, thanks for the gifted sub and thanks for the bits. You got 2 Kobe Bryant rookie cards. We're talking Kobe on the Seahawks or Kobe on the Lakers. The ice was so bad the players complained about it. All right, I think we're on to the Super Bowl. Let's see how this goes. Football Kobe Bryant. And then I think the Falcons have a Kobe Bryant as well. Shaq Thompson is first in our pack. We got Patriots fan coming through. Welcome in, Patriots fan. Xavier Leggett is our Rising Star rookie. Rest in peace to Kobe, says A.3. And then we got Derwin James there. Skyballer, he is bitting it up in here. Thanks, Skyballer, for the bit bomb. All right, so multi-streaming. I think the drops are off. I took drops out of my title, at least, for the purple side. Looks like we're on to the Super Bowl. Looking for, I think, second, maybe my third Super Bowl win this year, if we can get it. Hopefully they don't pair me against some super sweat. Hey, Slushy King, thanks for the heart me. How are you, Slushy? Not sure if we have any time left. Oh, we do. Even if we didn't, I was going to run this game. But 10 minutes left guaranteed on our time bank there. Let me stretch before we get into the Super Bowl. SLM Edits. How's it going, Edits? Thanks for following. Hey, that's a big pile of coins. Don't spend that all in one place. Wow. Thanks for 50 bits. I saw the, I don't know what those are. I can't tell if that's a horse or what that is that was jumping across. What year did I start watching Seahawks a lot? As far back as my memory can remember, probably 85. The thing was, though, back in those days, you had 3 channels, maybe you had an independent channel, and the kids, like myself in the 80s, were the remote controls. So we got up and changed the channel when our parents told us to. So yeah, I grew up in 49er Raider land, so those were usually the games that were on. We'd see the Seahawks play the Raiders twice a year and maybe get a Monday night game or something. Let's see, Crab Cake, welcome in. Always wanted to see how Steve Largent was doing. Gonna make Donnie start twerking. I think twerking's not supposed to be allowed by terms of service. Terms of service are so weird around here. But yeah, ESG is awesome. When I saw that ESG was gifted, told him ESG is great college creator, does a lot of college football content. Hey, what's up, Zeke? Welcome back, buddy. Go Birds, go. Hey, what's happening, Go Birds? You're a fan because of the colors. Ever since then, you've been a Seahawks fan. If my paternal grandmother's maiden name wasn't Largent, I probably would have been a Raider or Niner guy. Probably rooting for a lot different outcome tonight. Possibly. It makes me sick to think about that. Let's see. Is FIFA as bad as Madden or NCAA? FUT is really grindy, super grindy. Definitely an advantage on pay to win in that game. The gameplay itself and stuff is really fun. I can't keep my eyes on chat and multi-stream and play that one too. Who should you gift a sub to? Zeep has been really good in chat of late. If and he's active right now. If you're feeling like gifted one. Sometimes people will come into chat and say, next person that chats without having a VIP or excuse me a subscriber badge is who they'll gift to as well. But yeah, Zeep's been coming back in. He got caught up in the crossfire of some broccoli heads being trolls the other day, but yeah, he's acted right here for the most part. Younger guy, and he enjoys the stream. Mercer, welcome in. Thanks for all the shares, Mercer. Let's see. Ron Raids, welcome in, Ron. No disrespect to the broccoli heads. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay, we got man in motion here. I'm going to try to hit the Texas route or the route just beyond it. I think he had it covered. I may have had X out there to the flat, but didn't quite make it over. So yeah, Ron Raids, Mercer, what you guys up to on your Saturday morning? Am I going to watch the Buccaneers game? I intend to. When does that game kick off? Is that a 1 o'clock start time for West Coast? Oh, Ed Too Tall Jones is all over me. So I have it programmed into my Stream Deck software. So I just hit a button on the deck in front of me to pokey catch. I think, hey, it's Saturday morning here. I feel like having brunch. Open in packs is Mercer. Stacks and stacks of packs. All right, Vic will do it with his legs. But he plans to watch it. Yeah, why not? Could be a good game. Could be entertaining. So if the Buccaneers win, then they need a Saints win tomorrow, I believe, to win the division. Could be nervous times for Panther fans turn into Falcon fans tomorrow. Trying to stick with the run game. He's been pretty stout against it thus far. Still can't believe they won against the Rams. That was one of the crazier games I've watched in recent memory. Didn't want to get a hit stick. I probably should have battled through it with the receiver, but it's fine. Let's see. Dog Pound, welcome in. Thanks for following, Dog Pound. Boy, that Too Tall Jones covers a lot of ground. I packed him yesterday. Thought about if I wanted to hang on to him, but I have a lot of help there at the middle linebacker position with Cam being powered up and all that stuff. All right, Jimmy just, spinning there, buddy. NFC Championship versus the Packers is crazy. Should you go all in on the Buccaneers? I don't know if I trust the Buccaneers much. Boy, they looked good to start the year, too. Buccaneers-Colts look like a Super Bowl matchup, but, injuries can derail anybody. Have I had Legendary Pack option? If you have had it, what's in it? I don't believe I've had Legendary Pack. All in? Nah, says Hawkadelic. Am I playing franchise? No, we're playing Madden Ultimate Team. We're in the Super Bowl for seasons. Canna. Quentin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following. Didn't want to say the C word. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not trying to troll. But I thought you guys may be the team to beat in the AFC. I think if Danny Dimes doesn't get the fracture and, you know, things kind of break differently. Yeah, you guys might have been right there. I think it's encouraging for next year for the Colts fans. As far as I'm aware, you guys control your draft picks and stuff too, so chance to improve through the draft. Go Broncos, says Skyballer. You guys win, you get the AFC conference, right, Skyballer, as far as home field advantage? Or is there any scenario where you both win and the Patriots pass you guys on strength of schedule or something like that? I've been kind of locked into the Seahawks scenarios. I haven't paid a lot of attention to what's going on in the AFC. Traded this year and next year's first round picks for Sauce. Oh, okay. That's right. I do remember the first rounders going for Sauce now that you mention it. Well, he may have had a deep shot there. You need to be careful with that cover too. I saw some infographic that said Sauce Gardner is the only guy that's been on a 1-7 team. Got traded in that team, then went 1-7. I think it was just bad timing for the Colts with the injuries, though. I kind of like them going all in and getting that lockdown DB. You know, picks are picks and they're great, but if you win a title, that banner gets to fly forever in these leagues. Bryce, welcome to our stream. How are you, Bryce? Thank you for hitting the follow button. Yeah, he's got the underneath throw there. The game Sauce started was the game Daniel got his fracture. The Sauce Gardner curse. Forced a fumble there. He's got Geno at quarterback. I thought he had Vic. I see Geno at quarterback, and I know the Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl. Maybe. We'll see. Not going to count the chickens before they hatch, but come on, Geno. Hey, we don't need right-hand Vic. We have right-hand Vic at home. Let's see. Close 12 will come in. I loved the Geno Smith run, though. I really enjoyed him. His personality, the whole deal. I know he's not a perfect guy, but yeah, he was fun to root for. I enjoyed the year that we had Tavares Jackson as the quarterback, too. Of course, Tavares' story ended in tragedy. So yeah, close. Who's your favorite football team? Thanks for being here in our chat. Get us to 3rd and 1 incoming. Some of you guys have been subscribing on the red side. I see the red side has got a higher sub count now. Thanks, friends. He was out there after Walker, but we're able to get the completion to the hot route in the flat. Jackson with the coconut. What's happening, Jackson? Thanks for following. Let's see. Got to get ready for the game. Make some food and stuff. Have a good day. Go Hawks. Yeah, I'm nervous for this one. But my nervousness, my confidence level, all that stuff's not going to affect Sam Darnold and how he throws the football. Hopefully they're ready to play. Game starts in 7 hours. Oh, Walker's doubled over, so let me reset the play and keep him as a blocker. Don't want to throw it there. All right, he had it pretty covered up. Need to sub in the bus for a minute. Mad in time for Skyballer. You firing up your stream, Skyballer? I invited you and F Your Couch to my stream team as well. If you go into your email, you should have an email to Grit Gaming. And if you go into the dashboard, you'll see one there as well, the invitation. You just click on it and you join. There's a separate Discord for the stream team, and I will warn you, after 9 years of streaming, I do have people that, dislike me in different communities and stuff, but let the haters hate, right? It's just a place, the Discord server and the team, to hopefully help each other with graphics, setting up, if we have any tips, any monetization offers that we see, to just kind of share them amongst each other. There's no like, you have to rate anybody in the team. There's no, there's no real requirements to be a part of it. Also, if you want to join another team and have that one as your primary, completely fine. Shoot, I think I have a command on how to get there, but now I don't remember what it was called. No, it's in the Twitch settings. I think I invited you ages ago, Solo. It may be under your old account name. Let's see. Laylo, stay sober. Welcome in. Thanks for following. Thanks for staying sober as well. Especially if you're driving. All right, wanted to punch in another touchdown there, but we'll make it a multiple possession. Hopefully can shut them out. I think they have the ball first next half. 23 seconds for the Geno offense. The Geno-led offense here in the Rams. Professional DoorDash streamer. Xavier, listen, you come in with copy pasta and you don't even bother to follow the stream. All the talk about love, but you didn't love the stream enough to drop a follow. Kind of don't believe you, Xavier. Sort of negates your message there. Anyhow, Xavier, we'll give you another chance in 5 minutes, if you're even listening. How does it show your TV when you play the game when you're live on the screen? So I'm playing on a monitor. I'm using a capture card 1K gauge. The capture card gathers the information, sends it to software on my computer called Open Broadcast Software, and there we go. Xavier, the name says it all, says Hawkadelic. Xavier was trying to spread the word, and now he's getting roasted here. And I've often said, I don't know if Xavier's still listening, if people want to come in and share about like something they did with their church or their synagogue or whatever, that's relevant, like, hey, I was out building houses today or raising money for orphans, like, that's wonderful stuff. Yeah, tell us all about it. You're just gonna paste in some long, huge script about whatever religious text. It's not going to convert anybody. Yeah, the dashboard is super overcomplicated. I can screenshot you through it though, Skyballer. When I'm off stream. Think the Hawks are making a push. Sure, they've been making a push all season, right? They're 13-3. But we'll see what happens as far as how the season's going to break down and how it all turns out. Trying to get the house call here with Cooper Kupp and Ed Too Tall Jones. Too fast, chases me down. Ooh, that's pretty cool, chaotic. One of the moderators in here that doesn't really frequent the stream as much. I don't think he's on platform a whole lot anymore. Nate, he used to do a lot of IRL biking around New York City. I always felt like he was going to get in a wreck, but he was comfortable and the time and space, and usually went through without incident. Doing the door dashing's got to be interesting. Chaotic, would you like to shout him out? I definitely would follow that stream. Chaotic's like, I don't want you hanging out with my friends, Daniel. Burden gets through, and this guy's coming back here with Geno a bit. Callum, thank you very much for the heart me in TikTok chat. As you may know, it puts you on the TikTok team. Callum, thanks for the rose as well. 8 roses, 11 roses. Roses are moving north. Thank you, Callum. Send a bunch to us. 18 roses from Callum. I thought we were going to intercept it for just a second there. Got my zone flats back a little bit because he's been pushing it up the field more on me. And Gino steps out of bounds like he had the controller disconnect or something. I'm assuming it's pronounced like Mikey. Oh, this is a big streamer. I have followed Mikey. Thank you, Chaotic. And he went complete opposite way. I was trying to get the man coverage over there. He gets Don Terry Poe for the first down on the comebacks. We're trying, Buster. Definitely battling out here. Went for the hit stick, was thinking let's force a fumble, but he'll avoid my attempt. Andy Reid, he's coming on as the coordinator next year, then he's going to hang it up. Right on, Andy. Have you got the word, Andy, that Kubiak's going to get hired away from us? If Andy Reid wants to come in, I guess Kubiak's just SOL, right? Right, Andy Reid is in the chat. Definitely not somebody that I know. And Gino will get the first down for the Rams, buddy. Oh, he's taking your job. All right, so you and Andy are going to do the job swap. Andy and Clint Kubiak. Opposite world. And we'll get home. Wasn't rushing many. Coverage sack there. Zadarius Smith finds his way against Gino. And he went to Poe last time he was in that formation. Going to get a good user, and it's Cam Newton versus Gino. Gino used to run a pretty good 40-yard dash, and I believe he was the fastest guy a couple years ago when the Seahawks came to camp. But he's not going to run us down that time. It's pick six for Cam Newton. Super Bowl Donnie incoming? We'll see. Yeah, huge stop for me there, Buster. Needed it. And so Bobby Wagner will kick it away. And Gino fumbles, unfortunately for me. McCormick's there, Johnny on the spot. Bobby Wagner. If the Steelers lose, we draft a quarterback in the first round. Would you want another year of Aaron Rodgers, or do you think Aaron should hang it up, Andy? Andy, tight spot. And Cam Newton again taking away possession, and we're in great shape here. Wonder if it's my opponent's Super Bowl too. We may get the concession in a Super Bowl win. Well, I love the Seahawks to a Super Bowl. Let's see if Sam Darnold can make that same claim after tonight that he's leading them the right way. That was my Super Bowl game, Dak. We'll see what our rewards are. I think it was a rookie Super Bowl, but hey, Super Bowl's Super Bowl. I'll take it. A win is a win. I think we leveled out the season too. Looks like I'm full bar on 45. Let's finish up our event and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Went 9-0 through the season and really went 10-0 because we had a guy find a way to desync us there. We get a deep shot pack and a rookie Super Bowl champion pack. So let's start with a deep shot. First up, it's Jadon Blue. Next in the deep shot is Henley. Going the wrong way here. Not even an elite. And last in our deep shot pack, team of the week, Evan Williams. All right, got that going for us. Let's go to our next pack. Super Bowl champion pack. Do we want the coins or the end zone pack? We want the end zone pack. It's the weekend. We need to pack Adrian Peterson here. All right, end zone pack. We see Peppers is there, making me question this one. Skyballer always takes the coins. Man, I don't get there very frequently, Skyballer. LT. Streams are for entertainment, Skyballer. We got to keep you guys entertained. We'll get Lamar Jackson, and yeah, probably should have took the coins. Jared Verse. So yeah, coins would have been quite a bit more valuable, in hindsight. But imagine if we had packed Adrian Peterson and all the mileage we could have got out of that for a week or so. I was looking to see if you'd fired up your stream, Skyballer. Let's see, no Skyballer, but we got our buddy Sadistic Joker. Joker going through a lot. Significant other is going through a lot of health issues. So let's read Joker and try to put a smile on his face. Let it ride, Danielle Freak. All right, guys, I'll be streaming Major League Indoor Soccer today at 7 p.m. Timing is not the way I would have drawn it up, but that'll be live on the Red platform, and you probably won't see me on camera much for that game because it may be a little bit tied up in real life. We'll have a lot to talk about tomorrow, and if it's not the result I want, we'll talk about it on Monday. Zane White, thanks for following. Here we go to Joker. Everybody have a great rest of the day. Hey, DM me all you like. XDMs are a freaking mess, so I'll try to reply without reporting you and stuff. Hey, Skyballer, thanks for being on. Thanks for being awesome. Hope you guys, if you're Madden oriented, go check out Skyballer here in a minute once he fires it up. We're raiding the Joker, and OBS is not letting me push the raid button. Looks like we're raiding the Joker in 5 seconds, so hop on the Donnie Express. Here we go to Wisconsin right now.